Hello guys, today we are with
Daniel Necker.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Today we are reviewing this garage. So let's start. Which was your first car that you bought?
The first car is actually this one here. It's a 996 Turbo S, built 2004. And actually I wanted to use the car, but then I decided the car has to go into the collection.
Yeah.
But the car has not seen many miles on the road. As you can see, it only has 715 kilometers on the speedometer.
That's actually crazy. So yeah, you don't really take your cars out to the road nowadays.
No, these ones, all what you see here, basically never have seen the road or in very little occasions.
Yeah, no, that's really sick. I mean, I could understand it because you probably see these cars as a work of art.
It is a piece of art. I mean, for me, looking at those cars is, for me, it gives me joy because you can touch the cars, you can see the cars, you can smell the cars.
Yeah.
And if the cars become dirty, I get a little bit in a bad mood, so I prefer to leave them here in the garage.
That's understandable, yeah. So this was your very first car that you ever bought?
Yes.
So what, in your whole collection, do you have a favorite?
Oh yes, the favorite is definitely this one. This is a Turbo 993S. They only made 346 cars. In that color, it is the only color because the color comes originally from Ferrari.
Yeah.
And the one who purchased the car at that time, he was making a special question to the factory to see if he can get the color, and he got the color. So it is definitely one of a kind. And it has only 1,200 miles on the speedometer. And the car is from 1997, so it's very probable that you cannot see a car with that little mileage and that color. As I said before, it does not exist.
That is really, really awesome. So yeah, this is your favorite car?
Absolutely, by far. And when I bought the car, I thought I'm getting in deep trouble because I spent a lot of money. But today,
it's worth
it. It was, I think, the best deal of all the cars which I have ever bought.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, since this is a one of one in the whole world, so yeah, I can imagine how much it was initially and how much it costs nowadays.
Yeah, no, this one has to be treated with white gloves.
No, obviously. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. So you don't really take these cars out much, but how many of these did you bought from like secondhand? Because you didn't really spec this out. Like,
now, this car has been purchased in the United States. In the collection, I have in total 12 cars, and 4 out of those cars they were bought in the United States between 2011 and 2013, where it was possible to bring those cars to Chile. Unfortunately, it is not possible anymore unless the car is 50 years and older.
Oh yeah.
And the other cars I have bought from the dealer here in Santiago.
So not many of these cars have seen the road at all.
Basically, well, I mean, the ones which came from the US, they have seen the road in the US, but not in Chile, or very little. Except this one over there, the 356 Cabrio C. And that one I had to use in order to keep my daughter happy because she wanted to marry in this car. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. So your daughter married in this car?
Yes, yes. When she came out of church, she was sitting in that car, and of course I had to make an exception there.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you see these cars with sentimental value or as a appreciating object?
I mean, for me, it's like you said, it's for me, it's art. Of course, it is an investment, but for me, all the cars, they have an emotional value. Yeah. And every car you can see here has its own history. How I bought it, when I bought it, the circumstances, how difficult it was or how easy it was. So I remember every story, I mean, behind every car.
That is so cool. So out of all these 12 cars you said?
Yes.
Which one was the most difficult to get or to acquire?
Oh, this one here. Yeah. No, there I got the pistol here, and they told me within two days I won the money, and I had to move a lot of stones to get it done because otherwise this car would not have been mine. I mean, that was highly emotional and adrenalinic.
Wow. No, yeah, it's understandable. I mean, this car is, as I told you, it's a one of one. So
Yep.
yeah, if it wasn't yours, yeah, it probably wouldn't be even here in Chile
That's
at all.
correct.
So what made you collect memorabilia and automobilia as much as other cars, and not like other collectors that only collect cars?
I think the combination is what really gives it the real kick. I mean, you can see cars all over, but if you combine it, toys and automobilia, memorabilia, I mean, for your eyes, it is it is totally different. I mean, as you can see in the garage, in every corner there is something what is related to the brand. There's nothing else what is not related to the brand. The only problem is you see a lot of boxes over here.
Yeah.
And all the boxes are full, and I don't have the space, I mean, to expose every item in detail. And today I'm counting more than 11,000 items which have been brought together within 30 years.
Wow. No, that's really, really impressive. So how much time, like how many years did you take out of your life to acquire all of these cars?
Well, I started 30 years ago, but at that time, of course, I bought small pieces because at that time, I didn't have that much money. But then I started to shoot into different areas and places. Yeah. And it's like a puzzle of 1,000 pieces. At the beginning, I had 5. And today, I believe to have 95% of the 1,000 pieces together. And okay, there's still some pieces which I'm looking for, but it's very little. I can say I'm very happy to have almost achieved the goal.
No, I mean, yeah, you have 11,000 articles all over, and it took you 30 years.
30 years working on 12 different platforms. I mean, without internet, it would have not been possible. I spent at least every day 1.5, sometimes even 2 or 3 hours during the weekend on the computer.
Browsing, yeah.
And looking for special items, marking them, putting the alarm clock on when the auction was, and then when the auction came, I had to go and kick, my best offer, and sometimes I offered more than it was worth, but I just wanted to make sure to get the piece.
Yeah. And not including cars, just including memorabilia and automobilia, which one was the most difficult one to get?
From automobilia, memorabilia?
Yes.
There are several pieces which had a lot of competition. But at the end of the day, the memorabilia and automobilia was easier to get a hand on than on the cars. Huh?
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's understandable. So, talking in this car especially, where did you buy it from? Like from a dealership, from?
It was bought from a US dealer in Houston, and he got the car from a client who was ordering a 918 Spider, and he gave that car as a down payment, which he today regretted a lot because he was contacting me there after and was asking if I would be able to sell him the car back again. And I said,
really?
Unfortunately, no.
So yeah, he regretted that.
Oh yeah.
Is this car worth more or less than the 918 Spider?
No, the 918 Spider is of course much more worth. Yeah. That's a different ballgame.
Yeah, no, that's like around 3 million. Right?
I think I saw one car which went away for almost 4 million.
Yeah, but that's like a different package, like the
that's a different
package.
League. I mean, this
yeah,
is,
no, totally.
Yeah, that's a different league.
And talking about the 918 Spider, I believe, right here, you bought skis from the white collection.
Yes, that is the ski here. Very seldom. I bought it in December last year.
Oh, so it's relatively.
I probably paid too much for it, but I wanted to have it because I have all the skis from Porsche. In total 9 pairs, which you can see here and there and at the other end over there.
Yeah, right.
And I just closed my eyes and said, yeah, let's go for it. And here they are.
That is really, really cool. So what made you buy skis like it's such a random like object.
That's part of the Automobilia Memorabilia. As you can see here, you have also a lot of skis here, ski bobs from the end of the 60s, beginning of the 70s. Here also some more modern skis. I think, and if you go over there where the bicycles are, you will see the first skis, if you come over here, which were made by Porsche Design in 1973. And they're very special. They're ski bobs. I mean, they're not skis, they're ski bobs. And as you're here, you can also see all the bicycles which Porsche has been making, not Porsche, but companies who work together with Porsche. And those bicycles are between 1992 and 2011, except the very new ones, which are electrical bikes. I have them all, and the majority of the bikes are also new or have never been used or very little been used.
Talking about electric bikes and all of that kind of stuff, what do you think about electric cars nowadays?
Well, I'm still of the old school. I like the engines, even though an electric car is today or can be much faster than a car with combustion
engine.
But I think we are getting to an end of cars with engines, and so I think I will die with this. I mean, my son might have a different view about that, but for me, I like the sound of the engine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way more purist kind of drive, because you have all the engine rattles, all the vibration that you can have with a combustion engine. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think there's not a single one electric car that can come in a manual gearbox.
No, that doesn't exist. They're all automatic. I mean, actually here we have the last turbo, which comes with a manual gearbox. That car is from 2009, and look at the mileage. It has only, I think, 55 kilometers on the box.
That is, what year is this car?
That is 2009.
2009.
So the car is 15 years old, huh?
And in 15 years, you've only driven this 55 kilometers.
Well, probably from the dealer until the garage. That's it, no?
Yeah, no, I mean, that is really, really, really mad.
So that car is for me very special, because I always love to drive with a manual gearbox, and that was the very last one of the turbos which has the manual gearbox.
Yeah, now they have pedal shifts, right?
Yes, all the ones now they have pedal shifts.
But
or the PDK box.
No, I'm still sticking with the gearbox, with the manual gearbox all the way.
And then here we have a GT3 RS built 2010. It only has 144 kilometers. So that car is also for me very, very beautiful. I like the color a lot.
The combination between red and, blue with the red accents is really something else. This is the 997 generation,
That
right?
is the 997, the second generation of the 997, this car.
Oh, 997.2.
997.2, that's correct. Yes.
This car is it's just something else compared to all of these cars. And probably my favorite one is the Turbo S 993 because of its exclusivity and just overall beauty, but this one is definitely second.
And then here in the back, you can see, I have thousands of different boxes, which you can also see on the other end as well. All of them contain Porsche articles. Here we have knives, pencils here as well. And then we have here lighters. It's full of lighters here. I think I have in total 120 different lighters. Then we have here purses, pencil holders, mirrors, credit cards. Here we have some watches. All those pieces, they're all registered in a catalog, because otherwise you lose totally control about that. watch. These are matches. These are glass holders.
Plates.
No, there's key rings, and as you can see here, a lot of grill badges. The collection contains in total 1,200 grill badges made from 1950 until today.
What made you collect only blue Porsches?
Oh, that's a good question. I had a godfather. He was working for Porsche 50 years. He was also 2 years in the CEO of Porsche at the end of the 1980s. And he always had a blue Targa. And obviously, every 6 months he had a new car from the factory. And he took me on the Autobahn when I was a young child. And so the color and the brand
Really stuck with you.
got stuck in my brain. And he died last year, was 99 years, and when he was 96, they had to take him the car away because he was becoming dangerous.
So he drove until he was 96 years old?
Until 96 he was driving.
That is really an achievement, yeah.
And otherwise, I mean, blue is my favorite color because the sky is blue, the ocean is blue, so it's a very joyful color, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, and also this could be like a tribute to your grandfather too.
Not my grandfather, my godfather.
Your
godfather.
Yeah.
My godfather. Yeah, yeah. I think it's also a tribute to the godfather. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah, definitely.
And out of all your cars, which one is the most powerful one, like most horsepower, quickest 0 to 100?
Probably it's this one here. This
Turbo
is
S?
9912 Turbo S. Here we have over 600 horsepower already.
600.
That car is from 2018. And if you look here on the speedometer or what it is, look at it, 28 kilometers.
28?
28.
Oh, that's unimaginable. 28 kilometers.
28.
28.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is also a very special car.
930 Turbo S, right?
No, Turbo S, if I would have that one. No, but this is a 930 Turbo Cabrio, one of the last ones built from 1989. And the speciality of that car is that it comes with a gearbox of 5 shifts, because the previous turbos, 930, they had 4. So it's a different gearbox, and from that series, I mean, the first and the last cars, they are the most, let's say, valuable. And this is one of the very last cars being built.
Wow, that's crazy. And out of all these cars, which one is your favorite to drive, or have you driven all of this?
I have driven all of this, but no, the other one I have driven is upstairs. It's a the new Porsche GT3 RS.
The 992 gen.
992 generation, and that is, I mean, really, I mean, music in your ears, no?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And which one, because these aren't all the exact same, like, shade of blue.
The colors, they have all a different name. One is called Midnight Blue, the other one is called Shark Blue, Venetian Blue. So all the blues you can see, it's not the same blue. They are all, I mean, having a different
shade.
name.
And out of all those blues, which one is your favorite? Your most like incredible like blue?
Oof, that's a good question. I mean, I like this blue here, which is a really dark blue of the 930 Turbo, and obviously the one behind, which is the 993 Turbo S. I think this is the nicest blue, I would say. Yeah, yeah.
So the 993 generation, the Turbo S that you have, is a Ferrari blue.
That is a Ferrari blue. Yeah.
And does it bother you at all that it isn't like 100% completely Porsche, or?
No, it was authorized by Porsche, so it was made by Porsche. It was not repainted, so it is an official color which came out of the Porsche factory. So I mean, there's nothing to say against that. So if you paint a car with a different color than what it came out of the factory, it does not have the same value.
No,
So
yeah,
that is
obviously. It's
very,
repainted,
very
yeah.
important. And then here we have a bar. You can sit on the other side, but well, there's so many
It's-
boxes full of toys and memorabilia. And in the engine room we have all kind of different bottles: champagne, wine, pisco, and all those bottles have a Porsche logo, because here we have, for example, a bottle made in 1993, and here we have another one which is also here coming with a Porsche logo. So every bottle you can see here has something to do with the brand, or has been made for a special occasion. For example, 50 years, 9/11, or when the Taycan came into the market. Or here we have a bottle when they made 100,924
Wow.
sport cars. And even here we have a pisco, which was made here in Chile for the occasion to celebrate 70 years
Of Porsche.
of Porsche.
That's really cool. And do you have like a dream car, a dream Porsche that you don't have here today in the garage?
Oof, if I would have a dream Porsche, it would be definitely the 959. But there's only one car here in Chile.
Yeah, there's
a red one.
red one, yeah.
And very difficult to get, and also the car very difficult to maintain because
Oh, really?
because it has a very special engine. Not everybody knows how to
It's
repair
a
it.
twin turbo, I believe, right?
Yeah, double turbo.
And I believe the 959 has a lot of different branches. So like, the regular 959 is your favorite, or the Dakar, or the Sport?
I mean, if I would have a 959, it has to be one of the 292 original 959s which ever have been built.
Okay, so no special.
No. It got to be the real one. I mean,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
for
now
sure.
the 959 is.
And here we have Turbo S 9972. That one has also not seen the road too much. It has, I think, 30 kilometers on the box, to be exactly correct. Exactly. It's here, you can see it has 30 kilometers. And the car is also 14 years old.
14 years old and only 30 kilometers.
Yep.
That is nuts. And as I just saw that basically all of your cars have like a miniature version of them.
Yes, every car I have decided to buy for every car a miniature model. It was for the most of the cars it was possible to find the same color, except for this one I had to
Repaint it.
repaint it because it was absolutely impossible to get it. Let me see if I can find it. I think I have it here in the bottom. Here it is. That was painted.
Oh.
That was painted.
Oh, I just saw, I didn't remember this the last time, that it has also yellow accents inside the seat belts.
Yeah.
Oh, that-
Actually, I was the one who put the yellow seat belts into the car because the car has yellow calipers.
Wow.
And I thought it would be a good combination, yellow calipers with yellow seat belts.
You know, it really like brings out the blue in it. Yeah, it's really,
it does.
really cool.
And here, I don't know if you have seen that here, you have
Oh, it's 959.
3 kiddie riders, completely restored. Those ones here had different colors before. You have to put a 50 cents coin in, and then the car is going to move back and forth. And this one is a turbo. Here we have a 959, and this is the racing car, the 962. That is actually the original color, but it was repainted. But this is exactly how it was made when it.
Is this a Marlboro like livery?
No. But you can see them, or you could see them in front of supermarkets in Europe. But today, very difficult to find some which are still in good working order. And then we have here also 2 interesting things. Yeah, and here we have also 2 interesting models. This is a Shelly Porsche.
Oh,
Here you can see the Shell emblem. Those small cars or models, they were given by the company Shell to German driver schools or driving schools, so that the little kids could drive out with the cars and
really?
get acquainted with traffic rules. And then we have here a Harley Davidson, but there's a special reason why the Harley is here, because the engine was made together or developed together with
Porsche. Is this your only bike that you own?
That is the only bike I own, because there's another Harley Davidson which is also a V-Rod, the anniversary edition. A friend of mine has that motorbike at home, but he was not willing to sell it out to me. So.
Wow. No, yeah, that's really cool. And have you ever regretted a buy that you made, or have you ever been scammed by someone buying either a car or an Automobilia and Memorabilia?
Yeah. As I told you before, that has happened to me, maybe 10 times. But if you buy 11,000 articles, of course, it happens that hackers have been going into an account, selling out something which was really not existing. Huh? But nowadays, I mean, you learn from your errors, and then you are very careful.
Now you can recognize the scams.
Yes. And then here we have some also interesting stuff. I mean, all what you see here are different badges, grill badges. As you saw them before here, these are the hood badges. I think here are more hood badges. So there's a lot of stuff here, and also a lot of keys. I think there must be about 300 about 300 keys.
Wow.
They're all brought into good order.
Wow. Oh, that is really cool.
And here in the back, also some interesting things. Porsche has made a lot of wallets and purses, and they come, I mean, or they were made in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and I have combined that with banknotes, uncirculated, from different countries. I think I have banknotes from 80 different countries and 80 different purses. Here we have Italy, we have Germany, the old German mark, we have Finland. I mean, there's all the countries which you can see, Mexico, and also Chile has made different banknotes. So I wanted to combine the purses and the wallets with banknotes to make it look a little bit nicer. Mm-hmm. And here we have some very special pieces. This is 356, made 100% of silver. And I think they didn't make more than 10 of them. And that was a gift given to very important racing drivers at the beginning of the 1960s who have made achievements, and then they got this as a present from the son of Ferdinand Porsche. And well, having said that, this statue is extremely heavy. In total, I think we have 25 kilos. And I brought it personally. Everything what you see here, I brought it personally from Germany, sometimes with 10, 12 suitcases. And this one was, I had to take into hand luggage and then pull it up into the plane in order to find some space for it. No?
Well, and all of this you brought by hand, like yourself?
Yes, because if I would have sent it by regular post, it would have been stolen, it would have been lost, it would have got damaged. So that was the reason why I brought it all on my own.
Wow.
So I think to count it together, I must have made at least 40, 50 voyages or trips to Europe, coming back with 6 to 10 different packages. Also the bicycles, I brought them personally by
Really?
plane. Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Big box.
Yeah.
No. No, it was tough, but well, that's part of the challenge, huh?
Yeah, no. And have you ever gotten like or have you ever acquired a Porsche that is no longer in here?
No, every car I bought, I still have it. There's still 3 cars upstairs. I can show that later to you.
Yeah.
And no, there's no car so far been sold. Huh?
And have you ever bought a car that is that you never even got the chance to like be in here in Chile?
You mean a very special car, or
In general, like you bought a Porsche, obviously.
Yeah.
And for some reason it cannot be delivered here, and you have to.
No. I mean, all the cars which I bought at the dealer, they were, I mean, delivered. Except, like I said, the American cars which I bought in the US, I had to bring them in special ways. Yeah.
And I remember that you have a special history with the Porsche Carrera GT.
No, don't remember me because yes, that was in 2004. I ordered a Porsche Carrera GT. And then my wife, she heard about it and she said, it's me or the Carrera GT. And the Carrera GT was already on the way to Chile, it was on the ship. And I had to go to the dealer and to say, no, I cannot buy the car. And the dealer said, no problem. In 5 minutes he sold the car. And
Wow, in 5 minutes.
But in 5 minutes, yeah, it was a big pity. But okay, I should have hidden the car somewhere and then wait for a better occasion. But
Yeah.
after the war, everybody's a general. Huh?
No, yeah, I mean how many in 2004? How many cars did you have? Like, did you have all of these cars or?
No. In 2004, I had only this one here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
It
your
was the first,
the second Porsche that you bought was a Carrera GT.
no, that would have been the second car. Yes, after this one.
What?
Yeah.
That is really
Exactly.
crazy. And yeah, can we go upstairs to look at the other cars?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
So these are the cars that you have up here in the other garage, and that is the GT3 RS. That is.
Yeah, this is really, I mean, state of the art model. It has full equipment, Weissach package, shark blue. Well, that car is also probably not to see
road again.
many more times the road again. I only went to the gas station
Really?
and back again. And here we are. I mean, it's just for me joyful to look at it. It's
something else, to be honest. Yeah.
yeah.
And this is your only black Porsche.
That is the only black Porsche I have, and I baptized the car as a black sheep.
Black sheep, yeah.
That is a 964 Porsche Turbo. That car was built in 1994. And it has also little mileage. It has about 18,000 kilometers on the clock. Mm.
Wow. And so this is a flat 6 4.0.
4.0.
Wow.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're gonna hear it. So. Wow. As you can see, 18 kilometers. That is something else. Sitting at GT3 RS. I am just in complete shock, to be honest. That is. I have no words. No words at all. Just thank you, to be honest. Wow, that is.
Big pleasure.
That's an experience, to say the least. Here's your key back.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh my God, I have no words. Like.
And what you have probably not seen here is here at the back, that is Porsche 356B, they call it notchback, because the car was originally built to be a cabriolet, because in the US they had many accidents, and then they couldn't sell the car, and then they welded a rooftop on top.
Oh, really?
So it looks different than the other 356
Wow.
Porsches. So it's a car which is very special. And then you see here the little juniors. They have a small Honda engine in the back. You can see it here. And those cars, they were built in 1983 and were marketed by Porsche and by Harrods in London. And of course it was for the rich kids from rich families.
Yeah.
And it works like a normal car. It has 2 shifts and gear shift, a back shift. It has a clutch. It has light indicators, braking lights. It just works like a normal car.
Wow. That is really awesome. And one for our last and final question. What do you think of tuning brands like RWB or Singer or all of those kind of brands that modify Porsche?
There's a taste for everybody. It's not my taste, because I like authentic cars. The cars have to be as they came from the factory. But it's like I said, it's a matter of taste, and everybody knows what is for him the best. And I like, the authentic cars.
So that's, I think, all of our questions. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much for coming, and whenever you like to come again, it's your house.
Thank you very much.